it says. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen, which has those slides on it. So, hey guys, what Tracy and I were just chatting about is just the fact that the BODI platform in general and the company, what we used to all know as Beachbody, is now going to BODI. And so this next month, what they have shared with us is all of the different transitions with name changes, with the platform, with renewal prices, how to access your just your workouts, nutrition, all of that's going to look different when you go to the platform. So I'm going to share my screen if I can remember how to do it. Gotta love Zoom. All right, so I am going to start here with let's see if it'll let me. Okay, so can you see that, Tracy? Can you see where it says our goal?
No.
Okay.
It's saying it there. There it goes.
Is it there now? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So what I'm going to do, I will share this link of all these slides with everyone. So if you want to go back and look at specific things, I'm going to highlight the main topics of what's coming and how it's going to affect all of you guys and accessing your workouts. But this is what BODI put out to explain to us that starting really this week, you're going to start seeing a lot of changes with the platform. And I took notes on my phone too. So here's the key dates to remember. February 9th, which is this Thursday, the BODI platform will launch, and the BOD tab itself, where you used to access all of your workouts on Beachbody on Demand, that's now going to say BODI. BODI itself is the new platform.
And you said what date was that going to happen?
It's this Thursday. So February 9th, all of the platform itself is going to change. And I'm going to show you some of these slides show kind of what it's going to look like. February 9th is also the date that the new program for beginners only, the sample workout, comes out. So that new sample workout is going to come out February 9th on Thursday, and the whole platform is going to look totally different when you log in. And the reason I started with this slide with our goal, BODI, the whole reason Beachbody changed its name to BODI, in case people haven't heard, is because Beachbody had this negative connotations. Well, some people had other companies had made it seem negative, that the only way that you were worthy or successful in your health and fitness journey is if you looked a certain way. That's how people had twisted it. And a lot of the health and fitness industry does that. They focus on the final outcome and look in a certain way. And BODI said, we don't want people to feel that way when they join our platform. We want them to know that we're serving and honoring every body type, every person on their health and fitness journey. And our main goal is to just help them incorporate health and fitness in their own lifestyle. And that's going to look different for every person. So as I am scrolling, whoa, scrolled way too fast. Okay. So this next slide shows what the tabs will look like. And I'm just going to say this, as a coach, I hated BODI when it first came out. I was one of those people that was like, I like my workouts. I like my Beachbody on Demand. Do not try to sell me something else. I don't need all that confusion with a new platform. I don't like it. Why do I need live workouts? Why do I need this structure? I have everything I need with Beachbody on Demand. That was me. I was like, I'll use that 30-day free trial and then I'm canceling it. I ain't going to keep doing it. I did that like 2 cycles through.
Well, I'm not even going to lie. I'm going to say, when you were trying to sign me up as a coach, I was like talking to myself. I'm like, why in the heck is she trying to sign me up as a coach? Just want a freaking exercise.
Yeah. I know. So I say that because I get it. And I know a lot of people that are going to watch this recording are thinking the same thing. But since I have started using the BODI platform, I love it. Now, my biggest issue is I scroll for days trying to find which workout I want to do when I have freedom. So I do better on a program because I don't waste time. But I think the new way they're setting up BODI is going to take some of that random scroll out because they have it still formatted for all of us program people.
Right.
They are going to format it in program structure for us on the platform. So the main dates, February 9th is the first one. The second date to remember is March 2nd. March 2nd, everything changes that has not gone away from the first phase of changes on the platform. So February 9th is the first phase. You'll start seeing some weird verbiage. BOD is going to go off the platform as BOD and be called BODI. And then you're going to see 3 sections that look like this screen. You're going to have a fitness section on your screen. This is for BODI members. You're going to have a nutrition section and a mindset section. And what's going to happen if you are a challenger who does not have BODI, you will not get access to any of this and you will not see it. It's going to look like an old school, just Beachbody on demand screen. And what is going to happen when those year renewals come out, and I know my challengers, I try to stay in contact with you guys, and a couple weeks before, the month before, I'm like, hey, just wanted to let you know your Beachbody on demand is getting ready to renew. Would you rather sign up with a challenge pack? What's going to happen now is, I was going to try to show you guys the slides, but it's not going in the order I want. So I'll show it to you what the email example looks like. 35 days before your BOD renews now, BODI is going to, you see, I'm learning too. BODI is going to send you an email that says, hey, your annual renewal is coming up in 35 days. For the next 35 days, we're going to give you a free version to see what the BODI platform looks like. And when your account renews, it's going to renew for BOD and BODI for a year. You're going to get both of them. The price for the new renewal for a year access is $179. Now, I know some of y'all just choked on whatever you were eating or drinking because you're thinking it used to be $119 and now they're telling me it's $179. Yes, it is more expensive, but if you are a person who has been doing BODI each month is $21 a month. So you would have to pay your $119 for the year of BOD, and then you're having to pay $20 a month for the entire year. So just BODI alone comes to $240 plus your $119. So you're actually saving about $150, $200 with how they're combining this together. And it gives you access to 2 new super blocks. And so I know y'all are thinking, what in the world's a super block if you hadn't heard about it? So let me show you. I do have this one next. All right. So the way it's set up, the super blocks, you have the super blocks here. This is the calendar. And like I said, I'll send you access to this. So March's super block, everyone's going to get access to that has a BODI subscription. It's called For Beginners Only. Lacey Green's coming out with us with it. This will stay on the platform forever and ever for anyone who ever signs up because it's a great starting program for new people. The one in April is going to be Autumn Calabrese. She is remaking and restructuring 21 Day Fix. So that's the April super block. May is T25 with Shaun T. Then you've got job 1. All of these, this is the calendar of the super blocks for the entire year. And so it's taking these hit programs and they're reformatting them the same way that they did Healthy Obsession in November. So every person is automatically, when they sign up with BODI, going to get Healthy Obsession as one of their free super blocks, and for beginners only. Those are the 2 freebies that come with it. I know y'all are thinking now, so what happens if I want access to the other super blocks? They won't automatically go on the platform, but if you guys think about it, on BOD, when new programs came out, you didn't automatically get access to them. You had to buy VIP digital access or get the early access bundle. This is kind of the same thing, except they're automatically $29 if you want to add them on. But if you are a person who has nutrition supplements on auto ship, you automatically get access to the super blocks. So say for instance, you're a person who gets Shakeology monthly and it's on the auto ship, you'll automatically get that next month super block unlocked. If you are a person who has one of the Go and Glow bundles, the Shake and Hustle, anything. Now, somebody said, they asked this question during the training, well, what if I don't have one of those on subscriptions, but I have like enough volume, I have enough of the other little things, like you have Energize and you have beach bars and collagen together. If they value $119 total in a subscription, you automatically will get that super block unlocked, and they'll send you an email confirmation for it. So the way the system, I guess, it'll automatically renew it for you, but you will get an email confirmation a month ahead of time to let you know you got that super block. I think that's going to help people to know. I know I'm notorious for this, and it actually happened to me this week. I forget what supplements I have on auto ship and when they're supposed to auto ship. And I look and I'm like, oh man, that shipped too soon. I wasn't ready for it. And I had forgot to go in and change it. I think that's going to help with keeping track of what you have on auto ship or renewal. And the reason they did that is because, as we know, we could work out and do a great job, but if our nutrition and how we're fueling our body is not on target, you're not going to see the results you want. And so they're trying to reward people for staying on track with their nutrition and getting in those good supplements by then keeping you from having to pay $29 every month for a new super block. And you're automatically already getting your supplements. So it's like saving $30 from having to buy a new release program. So I thought that was pretty cool. If you are a person, say you really want to do 21-day fix, and then T25 is the one for May, you'll get it unlocked if you're on that subscription, or you don't have to do that T25. I'll be honest, I'm not a Shaun T fan. Y'all may stab me. I'm not a huge fan. So that may be one I dabble with, but not do every day. So for those people who don't want to do T25, this is what you would do on BODI. So every month you're going to have 4 tracks to choose from. You're either going to do, this one would be whatever the super block is for that month. You can choose an all body block. So that is going to incorporate your cardio, your strength training, any of those. That's that focus. And it's going to tell you what the focus is of that block when you click on it. There's a bike block, and then there's an iron block that is specifically for weight training and strength training. So you can choose one of these blocks, and when you click on it, it walks you through, like, okay, this is your day 1 workout for this block, day 2, day 3, and it's automatically going to load. So you have that program feel, so you know what to press play on instead of scrolling for days and days like me trying to find a workout. this is where it'll be structured at. And after you complete a body block or a program, one of the super blocks, you'll earn a badge. I know they started doing those badges. So they have that, and this is always the structure of the body blocks. So it's always going to start the first Monday of each month. The workouts are always 5 days a week, 30 or more minutes, depending on the focus of what program you're doing. And it's going to be those 3 weeks on within that 4th recovery week. And so it's actually based on science. They have 2 guys. I listened to a training from them. They're the ones who designed a body block and have done research on fitness routines, nutrition, how people stick with it, how they get results. And so it's called block periodization, and it's actually the best way to train to get long-term results and create a habit over time. So that's why they structured them this way. The 4th week, they're calling an unconditional progress or an up week. And so in that 4th week of any body block that you're doing, you'll get 2 additional workouts. You'll get a sample workout from whatever the next month's release body block is. And they have a whole nother section on personal development. So I'll share a little bit about that because that's the other thing coming to the platform. So those are kind of the structures of how that's going to look. I'm looking at my notes to make sure I said everything I needed to blab out about. Okay, so that's the fitness section that you're going to see on the body platform. That's where anything workout related is going to be under that fitness section. And then we talked about super blocks. Yeah, that's talking about, I don't know. I saw something yesterday. It's not on these slides. Also, a form of payment that's coming to the platform is Venmo and PayPal. So if you don't want to enter your card information, Venmo and PayPal will be in there too from now on. All right. That's the super blocks. That's what it'll look like. So this is kind of a sample of what the page itself will look like when you log in. So there's that fitness section. There's nutrition, mindset, and then this is where all those blocks will be loaded on the page. The jump back in section where it used to have it has the little bubbles of whatever programs or workouts you've been doing. That's actually going to go away. They're going to take that away to clear up kind of your space a little, but instead it's going to go to this. Instead of saying like recommended for you, it'll say body block, like whatever body block you've selected, it's going to load them here. So you know what day to press play on. It'll be in order. So you kind of just know what to click on.
Okay.
So, which is kind of cool. All right. So that was the fitness tile, body blocks. We've talked about that. You won't be able to get a body block or one of the super blocks without having a BODI membership. They did say that, like if someone's a BOD member and they really want to do the 21-day fix super block, they will have to have a BODI membership in order to be able to get access to that. And there's that little calendar. It's the same thing.
Now with question, with some of these people that have only chose to be like a preferred customer and not signed up for BODI, what access are they going to have to anything?
Do they currently have Beachbody on demand, like just the old school
preferred customer?
That's all they're going to see. They won't see any of this. And it's literally just going to be a list of the old programs.
Okay.
That's all they're going to see. Yeah, it's going to look, that's how I took it today on that training and yesterday when I was looking at it.
And I'm okay with that. I'm just trying to figure this whole thing out because I don't know.
Well, and here's the thing too, on some of the last slides, it shows like the pricing breakdown and what people can actually purchase or have access to. So I think that that'll make a little more sense too, because it shows that at the very end.
And I'm okay with that. I just would like for people to, I know I'm 50, would like for people to, I don't know what's the word I'm looking for.
Like want access to more or and I
want to do more, and I guess not, I don't know. And
I think it's hard, like I think with time, and I think too that comes with like what we share or what we talk about too. It takes people time. People are skeptical, and people too, some people that I've talked to or know, they're like, oh, you do Beachbody, like, and they say it in such a negative way. I'm like, well, yeah, I do. And so now it's BODI, but people have their own opinions, but until they see it, and I think that's the thing, if they could see it, and I think the more that we share and the more that they're exposed to it, they'll branch out. Like I said, you know how I was with BODI. I was like, no, I'm just fine. I'm right here in my little bubble. So
I just wish they wouldn't look. What did I just do?
I can hear you.
Well, I can't. Okay.
There you are.
I guess it's just looking for the easy way.
Yeah.
And I guess that's the big thing for me is I feel like I can't help people if they're looking.
And I think it's a cultural thing, because I think as a culture, a lot of times we want the easy way out, or we want to say, okay, well, I'm working out. But what we know, and I think that's what the platform's trying to show people, is that it's not just a workout. This is not just workouts. You have to do nutrition. And so we have ways for you to track nutrition. And we have the mindset. And so hopefully all of that together will help people. And I think as people see it transition, I think, because people are going to talk about it in a different way than they did Beachbody, because this is totally different, the way they're structuring everything.
Right.
So that leads into, all right, so that was the fitness tab. The nutrition tab has changed too. And so when you click on nutrition, that's going to have everything from the Shakeology recipes, the eat more dessert recipes, all your portion fix videos, recipes, meal plans are under here, the 2B mindset, and then any nutritional supplements that people want to get. All of that's going to be listed right there on the platform for people. So I think that's going to be easier for people to find. So that's nutrition. See, that's an overview of what it's going to look like. All those eating plans on Thursday, they're going to be simplified there. And they also get access to 2 cooking channels. There are 2 brand new cooking channels that's on there.
Okay.
They get a 7-day sample meal plan every month. They also get access. There are 2 Facebook communities that I didn't even realize. There's a portion fix one, so they can join it and it shows them how to do that, and the 2B mindset one. So they'll have those extra resources to support them with nutrition. That's kind of what that tab looks like.
Now, how are you going to share this with your challengers?
So that's kind of like, I'm going to send this out, this recording, so that they can see it, and I'll share it in our little group chat too, so that they have this, and I'll also share all the slides too, so that everybody has it, because I think everybody needs to know, because it's so different. All right, this is that last tile that's on that screen, and it's the mindset, and we've all seen it if we've logged into BODI, but it's all the monthly content that's going to be updated will come in there March 27th. So it's going to be a little later, but then each month they're going to have a highlighted professional development expert that does weekly trainings that we'll all have access to. There'll be like homework and work activities that we can work on as well if people want to do that. And that 4th week of everybody's body block really spends a lot more time in the mindset piece, which I think is cool. So they have that scheduled in March 27th. Yep, there's a master class, and then so there's a Monday quick shift. So each Monday there'll be like a motivational focus for the week for people to follow, which I think will be cool too.
Right.
Okay. You want to be in the master? You can be in the master class. You can be in it, Mason.
It sounds cool.
It does. I mean, who doesn't want to be in a master class? Okay, so here's this answer about BOD only members. So starting February 9th, they won't see anything body or the new content that comes March 3rd.
Okay.
And they'll only have access to that BOD only content. However, all the logos at the top are going to say on their screen body. So it may be confusing to them. They'll be like, well, it says body. Well, that's just the whole company's new name. It's not actually body. And then you can never, no one can just get BOD only after March 2nd, and it won't renew that way.
Okay.
So, see, that's what it's going to look like where it says Beachbody on demand now. And this is going to change to show this for them, body blocks and classes.
Okay.
And this, see, the logo's still Team Beachbody here, but then in March it's changing officially to body.
Okay. So that'll happen in March.
All of that happens in March. They're going to change the name on all social media. We don't need that. This is what I was talking about, the BOD member transition, that 35. This is what that email will look like over here, the 35 days ahead of time. And it actually has started going out to people this past week, telling them, hey, you've got 35 days before your BOD renews with body. And
mine just renewed.
Yeah, so you should be good.
I just had to renew mine January, but I forget what I had to pay.
Yes. Yep. So you're still good. You'll probably just have to add on body, which I think they'll probably give discounts. They hadn't talked about all that, but see, this is what this is saying too. This is an upgrade option for people. If you want to add body or do a completion pack with body, with a supplement that walks through kind of what that would look like. This was
updated, but I have body now.
Oh yeah, so you're good. You're good.
I have body because I have the bike.
That's right. That's right. You do. So this is the last thing that I think I had to share. This is what used to be called Shake and Hustle. They're now only offering, this is called the Hero Solution Pack. And so it'll launch on the 2nd of March. It comes now with a year access to body, all that together, plus the Shakeology Energize, the new Body Essentials Guide, which is pretty cool. It tells people how to access everything and breaks everything down on the platform, which I think is great. It still comes with those portion fix containers, 2B mindset tracker, and then the 2 free super blocks. They get to choose which 2 they want. And it'll now be $219. But for coaches, like, we can still send out $20 coupons. I'll still work on this, but all of the solution packs will be set up in this way, and there will only be 5 of them to choose from, but you can add on the equipment bundles based on what they need.
What they need.
Yeah. So I think that's kind of cool. The essentials box, it'll have an automatic QR code for them to scan when they open their box. It downloads the app to their phone, so they don't have to search for it.
Oh,
And it'll have a QR code. So the QR code takes them to the app and has BODI automatically loaded on their phone, which I think is really cool. I think that's a neat change that they've done. And then this shows what that essentials guide is, that it helps new customers figure out how to access all the BODI blocks, their eating plans with the quiz on which one to do. They have a 7-day meal plan starting kit with recipe cards, which is nice. And then that's those other ones, what they look like.
okay.
So that's pretty much, this is that. That's more for us.
We're still going to be
coaches.
able to send out share cards too, right?
Yes, and I'll share that. That's what I was going to share probably with the coaches. I'll hop on with you
Okay.
guys because it'll look a little different. So this is that total solution pack for everybody else, all challengers. This is what I wanted to show you guys, what the renewal price will look like. That's for completion pack. Sorry if this is making you guys dizzy. I know it's about to cut us off. Just close your eyes for a minute. Okay, here it is. All right, so this is that new pricing. So if you get like what we used to call a total solution pack, it's $219. The BOD annual you can't get anymore. It will be the BOD and BODI annual, but you'll have no monthly fee, and it'll give you access to everything plus those 2 super blocks to start out with for $179, versus if you get a total solution pack with the year access to both plus the supplements, it's $219. So it's essentially $40 more for supplements plus your year access. You don't have to think about anything else. This is 6 months if they just want BODI, 3 months plus that free trial for 14 days. And then you can't do a BODI monthly, but you can do it the 3 months. So that was a lot of information. It's about to cut me off, but if you guys have questions, send them to me. I'll send this attachment link so you can look at it. And if anybody wants to hop on a one-on-one call, I would love to do it because I want everyone to feel successful and know what you have access to and what you need from me. So I'm excited. I'm nervous. I'm confused, but I think it's going to be great. It's